Televisions seem to be the hot new thing in India. Xiaomi brought their much awaited TV lineup to India last month and added two more models to the mix recently as well. However, View has been a player for several years now and was the first to provide value for money offerings in the TV segment in India. Their new TVs are probably out to reclaim their dominance. This is Sandeep from RevAtlas. Let's take a look at what they have to offer. Let's start out with the feature View is touting the most. Official Android TV that is certified by Google and not one that's merely based on iOS. This means that it comes with Google Play Store and supports all the Google services as well as apps. It comes with Android Nougat 7.0, but View says that they're working to bring the Oreo update by second half of 2018, around July most likely. This brings in a much needed improvement in terms of UI, the overall smoothness and usability compared to the other TVs. The design itself is a bit of a hit or miss. It's not the slimmest TV, nor are the bezels minimal in any way. But what's probably most striking, and I don't mean that in a good way, is the bottom chin. Although they house stereo 10-watt Dolby speakers that sound good and have good levels of output, the design itself here feels quite unrefined. The display is an IPS panel with 3840 by 2160 pixels that looks good in terms of the brightness as well as the even backlighting, but the colors did seem a bit faded. Could be the environment or the calibration where it was set up. It has 3 HDMI ports, 2 USB ports, 16 gigs of storage, 2.5 gigs of RAM and a quad-core processor. It also supports Wi-Fi as well as Bluetooth, which is how you can connect the voice-activated remote. It has HDMI 2.0 with CEC and ARC as well as 3.5mm audio jack. Interestingly, they're bundling two remotes with the TVs, one being an old-school IR remote which sticks to a typical View layout and has a dedicated Netflix button, but the YouTube button is no longer present. The other remote now is a new one which features a minimalistic design as well as a D-pad, Android keys and a microphone for voice controlled features. We'd have loved to see an air mouse feature here, but text input is still through the D-pad. We're not quite sure why they're bundling two remotes, whether it's actually because they want to help customers transition from the old to the new, or whether they're not really sure about how well the new remote can perform. However, View is really banking on their voice search and control, which can help you access content, launch apps, etc. It works pretty well, but there's a bit of a latency which can take some getting used to, and sometimes you might just find it easier, at least to launch apps directly rather than through voice. But for content, it's probably easier with voice. It doesn't choose the source automatically, nor can you set a default source such as YouTube, but it populates all the available sources so that you can choose from it. The TVs come in 43, 49 and 55 inch sizes and are identical in all aspects apart from the display size, the power consumption and perhaps the elephant in the room, the pricing. View made it clear that it's not here to compete with Xiaomi. They in fact even said that they don't consider it as competition and they're aiming at a higher segment where people want premium products. At 55,999, the largest version is priced at a pretty sizable premium over the Mi TV 4, and the 49 and 43 inch versions will set you back Rs 46,999 and 36,999 respectively. They will be available exclusively from Flipkart and View flagship stores starting from 16th March. They do seem pretty good in terms of the overall experience and value for money, but the detailed analysis can be done if we get a review unit. We'll keep you updated on the same if we do get it. Thanks for watching, see you again in the next one.